Okay, this is a question on genetic engineering and selective breeding. Genetic engineering and selective breeding can both be used to produce plants and animals in modern farming. Evaluate, so we need to think about the benefits and the risks of genetic engineering and selective breeding in modern farming. Okay, so for this question, how I'd organise myself, it's a 6-marker. They want us to talk about genetic engineering and selective breeding. So what I'd do is I'd give myself 3 marks for genetic engineering and 3 marks for selective breeding. And for each, we need to talk about at least 2 marks of benefits and 2 things on risks to get the marks. So in the exam, I'd put genetic engineering for time. I'm going to put GE for shorts, and selective breeding, SBR. Okay, and I'm going to talk about the benefits and risks here. Yeah, so nice and organised. So benefits of genetic engineering. Well, we know that genetic engineering is fast, so it is a fast process. Also, genetic engineering, we can just put in a gene that we like, maybe drought resistant, insect resistant, so allows desired traits such as drought resistance, pest resistance. Also allows greater, allows you to select desired genes or traits that you want. However, some risks for genetic engineering. We don't know how it will interact with the natural population. So we don't fully understand how GM organisms will affect wild species. Or how it will affect the food chains in our ecosystem. Okay, so we've talked about at least 2 marks on benefits, 2 marks on risks. Hopefully we've got at least 3 marks there. Let's move on to selective breeding. So selective breeding, some benefits. It allows to breed to get desired traits. In particular, higher yield, disease resistance, for animals, maybe more milk or meat in cows, for example. However, a disadvantage is it takes over a very, very long time. Yeah, you're breeding these animals, so it takes years for this to happen. So a risk is that takes longer. Than genetic engineering. You can breed an undesirable characteristic. For example, dogs maybe aren't so healthy, like pugs and stuff aren't very healthy because we've selectively bred them. And also, we can't create our own genes, so genes need to be already be in population.